Chance the Rapper is a perfect example of how fast things change and how quickly things turn in the music industry, particularly in hip hop. Now, this isn't a review of his new project Starline. I'm still bumping. I hope you go check that out as well. That HQ Theory review will be moving that over to the tube. It'll be more detailed, more editing. It's going to take a few more days. But I'm thinking a lot about how Chance came into the game and how people perceive Chance. Now, I'm not going to say he was on that 50 Cent, Drake level of, the new guy, but he most certainly was hot. He was independent. He was clamored for, right? And at the same time, he looked like he was getting ready to change the rap game in a whole new way. Now, Chance did have an impact, but we saw after the album that he put out, and I'm going to actually just show you that album right here. Is this. It's called The Big Day. It wasn't really well received, and then you get the whole, you fell off, you got married and you started making worse music, etc. And I slowly watched a guy who I listened to late high school, early college, who had so much promise and also seemed to be the next rap superstar, be treated as, another guy and a guy who fell off. Now, with this new project, it seems like Chance is going to want to do this sort of comeback story, but at the same time, y'all not gonna get me up out of here. And what do I mean by that? Chance was known for, his way of moving and promoting his music, whether, from an independent avenue and also being very creative. A clip that stuck out to me on this press run promo run was when I saw Chance's dad going around individual to individual, giving people a CD of Chance's new project and say, hey, I know y'all not gonna play CDs, but it's a QR code. You can scan it and it's gonna digitally send that project to your phone. And I was like, oh yeah, that boy back on his grind. I also saw interviews where he referenced some of the stuff that y'all was cooking him for, you know what I'm saying? Dancing at Carnival, talking about how, he was separated with his wife, but he knows he still embarrassed her. Chance is a guy that I've always enjoyed musically since the 10-day acid rap days. And I'm really excited to deep dive on this album. I'm really excited to do a review of this album. I'm really excited for what seems like is going to be a rebound, and it seems like it's going to be a guy who refuses to let, the fall off narratives stick on him.